Okay guys, I decided to make a quick video on our little lesson yesterday on the Venn diagram. Let's get started. So this was the second half of that worksheet. I just want to make sure I went through the answers since I don't have the answer key already in Google Classroom. Now notice what's different here is we have the seniors here taking health class. There's 5 of them. And over here we have seniors who are taking physics. There's 42 of them. But I hope you understand there's also 143 that are not taking either health or physics, right? And the first thing we got to do is we got to add those numbers together because we need to find what the overall total is. So please remember, it's very important you always find the overall total because that helps you find the probability. Let's see, here we go. Let's see, 2, 5, 7, 10, carry the 1. It looks like we have 190 total seniors here, right? So now that we have this total, we are ready to answer the questions. So, what is the probability that the senior is in health? Well, that should be easy. We have 5 that are in health. So we're going to say 5 out of 190. Now, I'm going to trust you're going to take your calculator, divide this, and make it into a percent. Okay? But to save time in the video, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to set up the fraction or the ratio for our probability. Question B, what about physics? Well, there's 42 in physics, right? That's 42 out of 190. Again, I would expect you to divide and be able to make that into a percentage. Let's look at question C, a senior in both health and physics. Well, guys, there is nobody in both. They're either in health or physics, right? So therefore, the chance of them being in both is 0 out of 190, which is basically 0%, which is another way of saying impossible, right? It's not going to happen. All right? It's impossible. 0% chance. All right, let's go on to question D. What about being a senior in neither health nor physics? Well, we know right here there's 143 of them out of 190. Again, divide and make that a percentage. Okay, E, being a senior in physics, given, we have a conditional statement, you are in health. So, if we know we are in health, how many, well, there's only 5 of them that took health, but we're a senior that's taking health. How many of those seniors are taking physics? There is, again, nothing shared between the two, right? Nobody's taking both. So I hope you understand the answer for this one is 0 out of 190 again, or 0%, which again means impossible. Now, I wanted to also, follow up on yesterday a little bit on the first half of this worksheet. And here we go. I wanted to answer the last 3 questions just in case you were zoning out at the time. So, being a senior in pre-calculus and not in Spanish. I want to make sure it's very clear. This is another way of saying the probability of them only being in pre-calculus, right? They can't be in Spanish at all. So, when we look at our Venn diagram, we're going to look at 46. Notice that there are actually 55 again that are in pre-calculus. 9 of them, though, these 9 right here are doing Spanish. We can't include those. So, the probability of only pre-calculus would be the 46 out of, I forgot the total. Let's do the total real quick. 13, 9. Remember, you always got to get that total, guys. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, 12, 18, 20, carry to 2, 3, 7. 120 total. So 146 out of 120. Again, divide, make that into a percentage. Let's go on to question G. Let's say we want a senior in Spanish given they are in pre-calculus. Now the given part, guys, tells you, they took pre-calculus. So we are only looking right in here, right? Again, there's 55 that took pre-calculus. Of those, we know 9 here also took Spanish. So therefore, the answer for G is going to be 9 out of 55, right? Again, divide, make that a percentage. The key thing is it's not 9 out of the 120, because we don't want to include people only taking Spanish or the 52 that took neither of them, right? We know we're right in here. This is our little world now. There's 55 that are taking pre-calculus. That's what they told us was given. And we know 9 took Spanish. Final question. What's the chance they were a senior in pre-calculus given they were in Spanish? So this time they flipped it around, but it means something totally different, therefore. We now know they're in Spanish. So now we're looking over here, and notice that there's 22 total. 13 and 9 make 22 total. Now out of those 22, how many are taking pre-calculus? These 9 right here in the middle, right? These 9 right here. So that's going to be, therefore, for answer H again, 9 out of 22. So the goal of this video, hopefully, guys, is to get you better with conditional probability, reading a Venn diagram, okay? The cool thing, of course, is I want to make sure you understand there is a chance of 0 possibility sometimes, all right, as well. This, by the way, guys, is called a mutually exclusive happening here. Mutually exclusive. Whenever there's nothing in common, in this case between health and physics, they are said to be mutually exclusive. Oh, another cool word to get used to is disjoint. They are disjointed when they don't have anything in common, okay? That's actually a better word. Know what disjoint means. Like something that's separated, right? They don't have anything in common. Disjoint. Okay, guys, hopefully you got something out of this video. I'll see you in class.